Overpowered main characters can really make an anime overwhelming, but the best parts of these animes is the climb from nothing or the lowest rank to overcoming all the odds. This is even better when the main character is officially considered the lowest rank. This makes the final reveal a beauty to behold and all the much sweeter. So without wasting any more time, I present you with our list of top 5 anime where the main character is overpowered, but dropped in the worst rank. Number 5. Noragami. The story of Noragami begins with Hiyori, an average high school girl who has a fated encounter with Yato, a homeless god. Hiyori, being the angel of a person she is, pushes Yato out of the way of an incoming bus when he suddenly runs into traffic. This results in not only an accident and her being taken to the hospital, but from then on, she gains the somewhat troublesome habit of losing her physical body and taking on a similar form, but travels around as her soul separated from her body. Deciding she can't live on like this, she begs Yato, and pays him in advance to restore her back to her original form, and thus, the two connect and Hiyori is abruptly introduced to the world outside of our reality. Noragami consists of several plot lines that all mesh in beautifully. It wastes no time in moving the story forward, save some of Yato's comic relief and character introductions here and there. It even has some realistic darker undertones thrown in smoothly. They make sure you understand the weight of loneliness and just how invisible those who are not of the living can be, how painful it is to be forgotten and wanting to be remembered. Number 4. AntiMagic Academy 35th Test Platoon. Kusanagi Takeru is a student at AntiMagic Academy. In a world where magic and witches run rampant, only one platoon is fit for the job. The story follows the 35th or Small Fry Platoon, comprising of what many in the AntiMagic Academy call a platoon of failures. The school is an academy specialized in raising witch hunters. Students are put into platoons and their job is to neutralize any magical threats, aka capturing and destroying witches. They along with other platoons are sent out to combat witches. Despite what you may hear about it, AntiMagic Academy is well-paced action drama that pays close attention to what its viewers want to see. Character development is executed well for the short amount of time the series has to offer. A surprisingly dark story will reel you in within the first several episodes and continue to surprise you from that point on. Though the art might not be as beautiful as some other series out there, the story and cast more than make up for it. If you like action, cute girls, and actual story, this anime might just be what you've been searching for. Number 3. Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle. The story takes place in a fictionary world, where there are ancient weapons, named Drag Ride, that are ancient mechanical weapons. 5 years ago, the protagonist, named Lux Arcadia, was the prince of the empire, and he also was known as the strongest Drag Knight. The empire was destroyed due to a revolt, and now Lux is known as the weakest undefeated, the Drag Knight who doesn't attack. Bahamut is a mech-based, semi-fantasy action-based harem that follows closely in the footsteps of shows such as Gakusen Toshi ** and Rakudai Kishi. The twist this time is that our protagonist is the disgraced prince of the former empire that was overthrown, after oppressing its people too far. To somehow atone for his family's past, Lux works as a handyman in the new empire, helping in whatever capacity others need. However, after the events in the first episode, he becomes the only male student in an otherwise female-only academy, and becomes one of the knights defending the school and empire. What enemies lurk in the distance beyond the empire, and what dangers lurk within the multitude of Bijins in the school? Number 2. Quanzhi Fashi. If you are looking for a show to binge watch, enjoy and love overpowered characters who hide their powers, then look no further. One day Mo-fan wakes up and realizes that his world has changed. Not only has society changed, but there have been advances in science and of course the ability to use magic. The story follows Mo-fan, whose family is looked down upon as being weak and commoners, but in reality Mo-fan is not weak. Mo-fan wishes to become a great magician, and the story of Quanzhi Fashi follows his high school journey of not being a weakling, but someone striving for greatness and respect. In his new world, magic has been split up into elements, including wind, fire, water, earth, ice, and the strongest of all, lightning. Mo-fan not only awakens one element but two, which he decides to keep secret from everyone else. The world of Quanzhi Fashi also focuses on a guild setup where people can undergo tasks and take missions to hunt monsters and make money. Quanzhi Fashi is a world of science, magic, and of course magical beasts. Number 1. Classroom of the Elite. In society, are humans really treated equally, or are they treated according to the standards in society? The story follows the perspective of Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, a quiet and unassuming boy who is not good at making friends and possesses unrivaled intelligence, but would rather keep his distance. He is a student of Class D, which is where the school dumps its inferior students. After meeting Susan Horikita and Kikyo Kushida, 2 other students in his class, his thought of ideal normal high school life begins to get scattered when Kiyotaka's situation begins to change, and he starts to get involved in many affairs.
I'm waiting for the rain. I'm bracing for the thunder. I tweak the wooden sway in the wind.